Hey guys, Tracy from Crochet Rossetti here. Still having my coffee. I just got out of the shower. I need your help with my sis shawl. So I've been working on it, and that's been mainly the main project I have been working on. Besides, well, I did do one other project, and I have been taking a break and working on my granny square blanket. But yeah, so I have this much done. Just finishing up with the second round of part 2 of the pattern, and I'm running out of yarn. This is a 2-ply. So I started going through my stash because hobbii has none. I don't know when they're going to restock, but they are out of everything, which is very disappointing, especially when you're working on a project. I found this, and I have some of these that I could pick from, but there are 4. So that's out. Then I started going through, guys, I have stashes of yarn everywhere. So if I start coughing, excuse me, my allergies killing me. Then I found this stuff that I bought off of Amazon, but it's too soft, so it doesn't match the fabric, and I don't think it's a 2. Oh, this says it is a 2, but it's not a 2. Not like the 2 that I'm using right now. That's a much thicker 2 to me. Yeah, that's not a number 2. That's what they think a number 2 is. A 2 is 2 strands twisted together. That's not 2 strands. So yeah, I found I had some of these, but I have 2 of these, but I'm like, why can't it just be the one I need? But it's not. And I looked through all my bins. I have 3 bins under my bed. I have 3 bins off to the side upstairs, plus my shelves, and then some in the back. I got them everywhere. So then I had ordered some of this, and this is a 0. And it feels, I think, very similar to this yarn that I'm using in the shawl. And I'm wondering if I strand 2 together. I have these 2 colors, and I have this color. Now we're ending in solid pink. So I'm wondering if I take the blue and the purple, or would I do the blue and the pink, or the purple and the pink to end it with. Or even if this is something that I could do. Because I think I need 800 more yards. I'm not sure. And the cake that I had was just over 1,000. And this is only 350. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the measurements, but I have 2 of each of these. So yeah, that's my problem. So let me know in the comments below if you think that this is something that I should do, or should I just go into like a cream color and end it with a cream color, and if that would look all right. Because I do have some cream in this same yarn, solid twister. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. I'm so disappointed I can't get the yarn. And not only can I not get it, I love the color. So I want more in my stash because I want to make more things with it. Oh well, what can you do? So that's my whip I'm sharing with you. My sis Cal, that's really bummed me out. My other whip that I'm working on is that I've actually worked on. I have not worked on my unicorn. I did get some eyeballs in for it, but I just gotta make sure they're the right size. I did do 3 rows of my granny. I got 3 rows left to do. So that'll be done probably by the end of next week. My dog's barking. So yeah, that's that. I did dye some yarn. I did put some in the shop, and I'll show you the ones that I put in the shop, and I put them in for $20 because I paid $15 per skein off of Amazon because everybody else at the time was out of stock for dyeing bare yarn. And honestly, I wasn't crazy about the yarn. It's not bad yarn. It's just not as good as Dyers Supplier or Knit Picks yarn. So I put it in under price. If I get $5 profit for time, if not, I'll put it for sale and just get my money back selling it. But these are the 3 that I have in the shop right now. And it's 100% wool, superwash. I believe it's sock yarn. It's a fingering 3-ply. Actually, you could use it for socks. It's 400 yards per hank. 100% superwash merino, and it's a fingering weight. No, it's nice. Smells a little like vinegar. I did wash them. I have a soap. Hold on, I'll get it and show you what it is. In the back. So this is the soap that I've been using, and this stuff smells amazing. And it's a no rinse soap. So after you dye your yarn, it cools down. And I had no bleeding at all on any of these hanks. I did not have any bleeding on these ones. It's enhanced with lanolin for softness, and it's got a lavender citrus soothing scent, and it is a nice scent. Love it. So that's what I rinse them out with after. They have a touch of vinegar smell. I used a lot of vinegar to penetrate the colors. That's how I get that bold color. But it'll air out. It can be rewashed again. And then, so those were the ones that I got off of Amazon, and that's from a company called Walnut Farm Designs. If you're desperate and you want to, somebody might like it more. I'm not going to put an opinion, because my opinion's my opinion, and I don't want to sway people with my opinion. Now this stuff here is from Dyers Supplier, and it's an 80-20 merino nylon blend. It's 80% superwash merino wool, 20 nylon. Spun in Italy. It's a fingering weight and has 400 yards per hank, and it is a 3-ply. This stuff is much softer than this stuff. So if I was to put this in the shop, it would definitely be more than 20. Not much more, but this one's my favorite. I got 2 of these, and what I did is I put a pale pink, just a little tiny pink in the water with some vinegar, and I dropped 2 hanks in there just so that it would have like a pink tinge to it. And I let that simmer or heat for probably about until the water was clear. And then I went in with some bolder colors on top of the pink. You can see here I added more pink in. There's some turquoise, some yellows, blues. It's really pretty. And I'm thinking this is going to make a really pretty sweater. So that's that one there. I'll hang that up after. And then this one here was in the pot with it. There's some differences. Some grab more color or more of one color than the other, but that's okay, because when it's all together in a sweater, it's going to look gorgeous. Because it's not going to knit up like this. It's going to be, I'm going to decide if I'm going to knit or crochet it. I'm keeping those 2. And then this one is another Dyers Supplier, and it's much spongier and softer than the Amazon yarn, and it just has a better look to it, not as rough. So again, if I was to put something in the shop, maybe like $25 for something like this. Depends on what technique I use. This was a very simple technique, where I had added the blue and I put the yarn in dry, so it soaked up more color in some areas as it melted into the pot, and left other areas a little more pale. And I'll show you. So you can see the variation. Like, see how there's like pale blue there, darker down there, but it's a real pretty blue. I like it. So I haven't put that one in the shop yet, because I don't want anybody to buy this one and think that it's the same yarn as that stuff, because it's not. I'm gonna let it, my dog can open the screen door by himself with his nose to the slider. He lets himself in. That's something new. Okay, so yeah, that's my dyeing. I am gonna do some more dyeing today, I think. I have so many projects in my head right now that, oh, I have another finished project to show you guys. Okay, this here is a bag that I made. It's got the leather bottom and the leather handles. This is actually the wrong side, and I liked the wrong side better. It had a more rustic, textured feel, not as uniformed. So I'm gonna have the wrong side out for this one. I got the leather handles and the leather bottom from Hobbii. This is the ribbon yarn from Hobbii. Yeah, it's a great size. I mean, you could fit a lot of stuff in here. I did, when I crocheted into the leather, I did one round just to have a stitch there to stitch into. Then I did increases in the 2 circles here. Actually, it looks like I might have did that when I did my first round through too. So I did 2 in the corners, and I did that 3 times, 3 rounds that. And then I went in with a half double crochet, and then I did double crochet, single crochet all the way around, slip stitch. Then I would do a row of half double crochet all the way around, slip stitch, and then the double single. So it had this nice, really textured feel to it. And I love it, and I'm gonna make another one. And this was my first one using handles like this, and it was a learning lesson, and I did have to take the handles off twice and measure. And I know I say that a lot because I never measure for anything. So yeah, I finished that. And let's see. I am all over the place here, guys. I got my Mary Maxim subscription, so I'll share that with you. So if you get this and you have not received yours, I will give you 30 seconds to shut the video off because I'm going to show mine. Okay, so this is the pattern, and it looks to be 4 squares, very breathy, flowy, lacy, sewed together, which is very similar to that there. I received 3. It's a wrap rainbow, which is a 55% acrylic, a 45% cotton, and the color, let's put one out. Don't want to rip the bag and leave it in the bag because you get, ooh, that's soft. I don't remember if I've ever used It's a Wrap. I think I have some upstairs. Okay, that's the color I got. Look at those turquoises. Guys, I have a theme going on here. I got turquoise in my Love Sis shawl, turquoise bag, turquoise joining up my my granny squares. My pocketbook is turquoise that I use on a daily basis, And the basket that I'm using to hold my unicorn that I'm working on is turquoise. I think I like turquoise. I must be in the turquoise phase, but that's really pretty. This is 623 yards, and I have 3 cakes of it. And it's a super fine number 1. And if you can see, and you guys might have used it before, but I have not. And it looks like there's 4 very thin thread-like strands. That'll be fun. I really like the Mary Maxim subscription. I like it because it's more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's something that you know you're going to do. It's something that you know you're going to use. It's not something that you're going to store away in a pretty box and might get to it someday. You have your pattern and your yarn right in the bag. So it's nice storage, so it's not getting ruined while it's waiting for you to use it. And I like that. Now, will I get to it this year? We're almost halfway through the summer. I might not, but I'll have it for next year if I choose. I'll probably get to it. We'll see what happens. But it's definitely something I'll make. And it's a pattern that I can save and use again. Because I like making those tops. That was a very easy, fun top to make. So that's that. And I did some price updates in my shop. I lowered the prices of a lot of things because I'm trying to move them out to put new stuff in eventually. I did put some more stitch markers in the shop because I think they all sold, the flip-flop ones. But I did some elephant ones. And those are $6 in the shop right now. All of them that I'm going to show you right now are $6 for the pair. And they're, I love making these. The problem is, I don't want to have too much hanging around. So as soon as these sell, this has a tree of life with the elephant. As soon as these sell, I'll make some more and put some more up. I do have more flip-flops. This has the Mad Hatter. I actually love this one. I hope I have another charm of the Mad Hatter so I can make one for myself. But it has a little elephant with a little colored bead here. I think these are polymer clay beads. They're very light. Then I did some owls with a secondary outdoory type theme. This one has a frog with the owl, and they have some nice marbled beads. Again, $6 a pair in the shop. This one here has a dragonfly, an owl, and they have these real pretty stopper things there. Flower. And this one. It's got the butterfly with the owl. Real pretty. And I've had all this stuff to make them and I just haven't made them. And now that the shop's open, it's something quick that I can make to put in. And who doesn't love a cute stitch marker or a zipper pull? So those are all in the shop. A lot of my dolls have sold. I don't know how many I have left in there. I might have a few more to put in. I think I have some more gnomes to put in, but they're the stubby gnomes. I have to get on the ball and start working on more dolls because it seems like everybody loves the dolls. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do some more dyeing today. I'm all over the place today. I apologize for that. I had to order some more storage units. I'm getting overwhelmed with supplies. Now that I'm shipping, I have shipping boxes and tape, and I like to send out a card, a thank you card with my orders, which somebody contacted me yesterday and said she loved the card, the thank you card. She never received a thank you card with the order before, and I just love sending them. So yeah, and that's been going well. The Etsy shop's actually been done pretty well so far, and I'm loving doing it. It's given me somewhat of a purpose and something to do where I'm a stay-at-home mom. It does look like my kids will be doing a lot of at-home learning this coming up school year. We were notified to go to the school to pick up laptops for the kids. So I had to go yesterday to pick up 2 laptops for my boys first thing in the morning, because I have to be the first one in line, because I like to get things done early, very early. So it was there to the post office to mail out a prize to one of my giveaway winners, the winner from the Christmas in July fairies. I did send out her gift, and I had an Etsy order that I had to send out. So all in all, that's pretty much what I have for you. I am so behind on housework. Oh, and I don't think she watches my channel. I'm pretty sure she doesn't, but I do want to say a big, huge congratulations to Cinnamon Stitches for mastering the knitting, like whipping that knitting beast butt. Because as we all know, as crocheters, knitting does not come easy to us, because it's a whole different thing. It's so different. And I remember when I was trying to learn, I was trying to hold my yarn in this hand with the hook, but that doesn't work for a crochet, especially somebody like me who's been crocheting for like 30 years. I have to hold my yarn in this hand, and she was having the same problem. And I believe they call that continental knitting, and I think that's a thing now, because there's so many crocheters that can't separate that part of the process. So congratulations, Cinnamon. So proud of you. That is such a huge accomplishment from somebody who knows, who just started learning to knit this past winter. And I'll tell you, it was not easy learning. And thank God for YouTube, and thank God for my YouTube friends that helped me along the way. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I was asked to do a video on my dyeing process, and I am going to do that. Not this week, obviously, because it's over. I was going to do it the other day, but life happened and stuff happened, and I had to adult. That thing that we don't like to do. So anyway, guys, have a great day. Keep a crafting, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.